is Chantel Hayes. I've been working at Solutions Day Spa for going on 5 years now. I'm a hairstylist here, and today we're going to do our tip of the week. This is Kelsey. Hi! We are actually going to do a very loose wave on her, loose curls. It's a very popular hairstyle for the fall. So this is the before. It's a very undone curl, something that you could do for an evening look or just going to work as well. So first we're going to start out by parting the hair right down the middle. This helps give you control of where you left off at, so you don't feel like you don't know where you're starting and where you're beginning, or where you're ending. So we're parting her hair right down the middle. To prep her hair, we shampooed it with a Pureology Hydrate. Just gives the hair a little bit of moisture, also shine. It's not a very heavy product, but it's going to help her not have as frizzy hair before she blow dries it. Before you blow dry it, we also use something with a little bit of volume in it. So guts you can spray on the root area and all over for more volume. After blow drying it, we part it right down the middle, like I said. We spray the hair all over with Iron Silk. Iron Silk is a very light heat protectant for the hair. It's also going to help kind of keep your curl throughout the day. It doesn't take a lot. Now I'm going to take a pretty wide section, about this much of your hair, which I know it seems like a lot, but the more hair you have, the looser the curl it's going to be. So if you want it done a little bit more, for more of like an evening look, you just take smaller sections. I'm going to kind of pull it up. I use an 1.25" curling iron. Now I know this curling iron is more kind of like chopsticks at home, so you can just use your typical curling iron that you would use. I run the curling iron through the hair. And I always start at the base. If you don't feel comfortable with that at first, you could always start at your end and curl it all the way to your base. And then I pull my ends through. The biggest tip is not to run your fingers through it, just kind of leaving the curl alone until you're completely done. The hair is actually still kind of processing while it's hot, so it's kind of like when you do hot rollers, you don't run your fingers through it until the very end. Also, you could curl the hair different directions to give it a little bit more movement, but more towards the face. You always curl away from your face. And I'm just going to show you guys half of the head. But notice, after I'm done, this will only be 3 sections that I had taken from her hair. And then it'll be 3 on the other. So definitely doable for you guys at home. Run the curling iron through, starting at the base, and then pulling it all the way through. Like I said, don't run your fingers through that until the complete end. Now for those that don't have as long as hair as Kelsey, you'll have some hair that falls in the bottom. That's okay. After you're completely done, you just kind of curl those ends. This is not a perfected look, so it doesn't take a whole lot of thought to it. Don't overthink it. You can do your polishing after you're completely done curling. Okay, so there's 3 sections of the hair. Now I'm using a Pureology Glossing Mist and spraying it on my hands first, so that way I don't put too much product buildup on her hair. I run it kind of rub it in my hands and then run it through Kelsey's hair. So, afterwards, you take it and you kind of run the curls and kind of polish them a little bit more. And if you're wanting a little bit more volume, which if I was to be doing Kelsey's hair right now, I would say I would want a little bit more volume right here. You would take this section of hair and just curl it again. Just that piece, not doing it all over again. notice I'm not keeping the curling iron on her hair for very long. I don't want to over process or put too much heat on her hair, so I don't want it to fall off. And like I said, just running it through again. Now for some of those that want a little bit more volume in the crown area, you could use a teasing comb or a regular comb. We have teasing combs here at our salon. It's this right here. It's one of my best friends. You just take this crown area right here, take bigger section, and you work it with your comb. And back comb it very gently. Now for those at home, if you have any questions, our hairstylist here would be more than happy to answer anything for you. And I'm going to finish up with using a number 12 Fashion Works hairspray. It's a very flexible aerosol hairspray that I like to use on longer hair clients because it does not weigh the hair down. So, very doable for you guys at home. And voila! We are done with half of the head. So that should take about 5 to 10 minutes for clients at home. Like I said, if you have any questions, our hairstylist here would be more than happy to answer those for you. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week for our tip of the week. Thank you. Bye.